Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so annoyed. I've had to start every video over so many times. Why? I don't know. My energy's everywhere. I had a migraine yesterday. You know, what the fuck? I found out some shit about my dad. It's so much shit going on, okay? Anyway, if you like me, subscribe. If not, whatever. And if you want a personal, email me. All right? But what I'm seeing right here is a lot of you have done some spiritual work. You've done some inner work, okay? You sat back. You observed. You learned the lessons. You applied the lessons. Great. You did it. All right? Some of you could be wishing for or hoping for a change in your environment, okay? I see with this Nine of Pentacles reverse, your money could not look how you want it to look, or maybe your situation just looks like you can't escape it. But because you've done the work, look, Spirit, Lucifer, God, Buddha, Jesus, I don't give a fuck who it is. They have your back. They got you. They got you. There's a quick, it's just all this change energy coming in. A whole bunch of changes coming in at one time. Some good, some bad, depending on what you did. A lot of us, I feel like this year specifically, and maybe the past 3 years, 4 years for some of you, a lot of this has been a test, an experience. Are you going to learn? Are you going to change? Are you going to stay the same, right? The reading before this, that person didn't change. But this reading, it seems like you've changed. Seems like that's been the energy, right? And because of that, your life is about to change drastically. Congratulations. Don't know how, don't know when. Not saying it's going to be a fairy tale type thing, but there is something good coming for you because of the spiritual work you've put in. Congratulations. All right, anyway. This is Death card. Look, okay, this Death card and the Five of Wands reverse. I feel like a lot of you have realized that you can't hang around a certain type of person. You can't be around a certain type of people. And maybe some of you were put in a situation that was super uncomfortable or super just like, you know, tension in the air, stuff like that. You were put in that to make Spirit, God, Lucifer, whoever fuck, wanted you to realize you can't be around people like this. Whatever that is to you, right? So that's going to bring some more peace in your life too. Not putting yourself around people who don't walk the talk, who don't really do spiritual work. You know, they just look good. They look good for the public. They say the right things for the public, right? But I think a lot of you, you've been able to see who this person really is, how they really are, right? Again, so this was a test for a lot of you. If you've been in bad situations, whether it's friendships, relationships, working environments, right? You realize where you can't be. What type of people can you surround yourself by? Not these type of people that I just described, okay? A lot of you keep running into narcissists. You keep trying to understand why. But you soon realize you had narcissistic tendencies, which knocks those people out the box, right? Because a lot of times we attract what we are, whether we like it or not. That's going back to that mirror effect I spoke about. Yeah. But, you know, you passed. Great. What's this Five of Swords reverse? Look, Five of Swords reverse, Ace of Wands upright. Because of that delusion you kicked out, because of realizing the type of person you are, because of realizing this, and that about yourself, you know, because of realizing this about the people you have to be around, there's new things coming for you. Great. Love to see it. Yay. No, really, that's great. New things coming. You said that river of denial is not fun, and you hopped the fuck off. And not everybody can do that. Okay. All right. Just 10 of Cups. All right. Looks like there's a warning here. Your 10 of Cups is near. Some of you are still around these people I spoke about. You know, around the people you know, the type of person you no longer, you know, you can't be around. Some of you are still around them, right? Don't tell them your plans. Don't tell them your actions. Don't tell them about your spiritual practices, right? Because they're going to try to put their little claws into you. These claws could be in forms of making you doubt, giving you unsolicited advice, gaslighting you into thinking you're not ready, gaslighting you into thinking you're wrong, gaslighting type energy, right? This person is not aware of themselves at all. This is what their life consists of right here. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, pain, you know, failing, lack of money. All right. Some of you guys, lack of support, right? But the thing that this person doesn't understand, the lack of support is because of their behavior for some people, okay? You cannot tell this person. It's almost like because you know you cannot be around this type of being anymore. Again, this type of being narcissistic, gaslighting, not self-aware, not really into spiritual practices, not wearing the face that they make, not really wearing it, right? You can't put yourself around them. You know that, right? So even though some of you are still around them, you have to move like you're not. Keep your secrets to yourself. This person's energy will delay the change. Can't stop it, but it'll delay it. They're not strong enough to stop it. What's this justice? Some of you during this time, you healed your inner child, okay? Congratulations. A lot of you actually took time to focus on your inner pain, your inner childhood pain, okay? And because of that, you turned it into something successful. You turned it into something tangible. You turned it into something positive. I'm also hearing that the type of people you push yourself around, make sure they don't use their childhood as an excuse to act like a fucking dick. Because I feel like you've been running into that too. Mother Christ. Oh, Lord. No! I almost dropped the whole deck, y'all. Okay. Okay, also getting rid of these type of people. Again, around you. Do I have to explain these type of people? No, you already know. Getting rid of them is going to give you a clearer view of what you want to do, a clearer path, because you're now going to avoid unhealed people. You're going to avoid hypocritical fucktards. Yeah, you are. You're going to avoid that, which is going to give you a clear path to go towards your goals. All right, what's this Ace of Wands? Look, you can't make it up. Five of Swords reversed, Ace of Wands, and then the Six of Wands. You've done it. You've done it. You've done the work. And don't let anybody tell you that you haven't. Because a lot of these people you're around too, they deflect. What did we say last week? Deflect. Some of you resonating with this could have been the mirror that they projected onto. You reflected, but they projected. It does not matter what they do. You did it correctly. So don't let anyone trick you into thinking that you didn't. Move silently while you're still around this lower level fuck. All right? You just can't be around these people anymore. And sometimes the change, it's so funny, right? Because I was just talking about this with someone, okay? Well, no, it was actually a while ago. Okay, it's my ex again, all right? He told me, like, there's sometimes a shift in you happens so drastically, and you finally kind of get rid of that energy you carry to bring forward these lower level energies, right? It's almost like you won't even run into them anymore. You know, you might have a few clashes, you might just say hi at the store, but you'll never create a full bonded energy anymore with these type of people. It's not possible, and I feel like that's you. Not only because you elevated so much, but also because you just realized it. You're like, if I keep hanging around these people, you know, I'm never going to get acknowledged for who I am. I'm never going to be, you know, really just justified on who you are on the inside. It's always this subtle competition. A lot of you notice it's a constant type thing. You run in, it's almost like you run into the same person, different body. Same person, different body, right? You know, subtle competition. People that aren't comfortable with themselves. People that are so just stuck in the past, right? You're like, why do I keep running into this? Why do I keep running into people that misunderstand me, right? They're not meant to understand you, and you're not meant to be around them. What did we say last week? Frequency imbalance. And even though, right, even though your energy was low enough to bring these people in at the time you did, there was still always something off about you that intimidated them. And maybe this time you're about to leave a situation better than ever. Maybe a lot of you could have left situations very chaotically. Maybe you could have ended friendships, relationships, family environments very chaotically. But you sat back this time and you observed, you realized, you changed, and you're like, okay, I can't end it chaotic either. Going back to this, don't say shit. Some of you two are going to have to be a little bit more selfish with the money when it comes to this person, okay? What's this Hermit in reverse? All right. Some of you too, this person again, you never know. Could be purposely, could be not on purpose, but something about their energy keeps you fucking stuck and stagnant. And you figured that out. And you said, okay, it's not going to work. Something about their energy kept you stuck in one place. Can't do anything. Money not going anywhere. It wasn't because of you. Sometimes people's energy is just that tangible. It's that thick. And a lot of you, I heard, since you went into this situation kind of at a lower frequency, it's taking you a little longer to vibrate out of it than if you were where you're at now. Like, let's say you ran into this person, relationship, friend, or whatever, when you're at the frequency you're at now, you guys probably wouldn't have even, became friends or became a relationship or anything. You would have naturally just vibrated that way or vibrated that way. Right? You see what I'm saying? But because, again, you came into it stuck, kind of in your own stagnant energy, kind of in your own lower level energy, you kind of anchored. You anchored with them for a second. But now you're like, oh no, let me get the fuck out. Right? Let me get away. I'm blabbering. I don't know where I was going with that, but I had a migraine. Okay? My mind is still clouded, all right? Fuck. But yeah, like I was saying, their energy, it just wasn't going to work for you. But, the Six of Swords is on the horizon. You could be receiving help from someone you know or someone that has noticed your energetic change. Okay, I don't like to do that. This is going to be them. The person you're leaving behind, the friends, the people, the relationship. That's going to be them. Okay? I feel like this reading was a whole bunch of nothing. All right? I'm about to end it. But you get it. You did the work. You realize you can't be around these type of people. Right? Sorry. Hopefully tomorrow's readings will be better. I'm still going through like post-drome, whatever the fuck it's called, post-syndrome, whatever the fuck of a migraine, but life must go on. All right. What's going on? I mean, this is kind of going with that reading I just did. This is the people, the person you're surrounding yourself by, round and round, a constant cycle. They will never change. And their imagine came reverse with round and round. They can't see it. They can't produce anything. And look, when I said observing, you observe. You're the observer. And look what was under that. Blessed. Look at that. You were the observer. You did the work. You watched. You shut the fuck up. It was hard, wasn't it? Look, right when I said, you shut the fuck up, peace, deep knowing, the fates, you kept the peace. You knew deep down, you now realize you can't hang around these type of people no more. Everyone has to be on your same energy or frequency level, or it will continue to be like this. You will continue to meet people who don't understand you, who don't want to understand you, who want to gaslight you, who want to project instead of reflect. You will continue to do it. But you didn't. Fates, you know, life is about to take a change for you, all right? I feel like this reading was a bunch of nothing. Chaos and conflict reverse at the bottom. That's by you letting these people go. These types of people. All right. I'm done. This reading sucked. I feel like it did, but you know, whatever. Thanks for watching.